Welcome back to Batman, the Telltale series, The Enemy Within. How you guys doing today? How you guys doing tonight? Wherever you guys are currently located in the world. I am so sorry about not making a video 4 days after the first episode of Batman, the Telltale series, The Enemy Within Season 2. I just had a lot of catching up to do with my job and everything. There's other things besides just doing YouTube videos for a living as well. Even though I'm not that big of a YouTuber yet, but I'm trying to get there, creating this content for you guys. Honestly, you guys, I was gonna do a video yesterday. Let me see, today is currently Saturday, October 24th, 2020. I was currently going to do one yesterday on Friday, October 23rd, but I had other plans to do. I was honestly going to do a live stream in the daytime where I was actually had a kind of relaxing day, but not really. But anyway, let's talk to where we last left off, and then we'll begin the video, because like I said, time is of the essence and all this other stuff. So first off, let's go through the relationships and choices, most likely the choices of episode 1. Take a few seconds to go through it. If I'm going too quickly, then pause the video just to go through it. No pressure. Give you guys 10 seconds to quickly scroll through it so I can get back through the discussion of the last episode, and then we'll begin on episode 2, the Pact. Sorry to go through the stats so quickly, it's just that time is of the essence. I'm trying to get through this. Like I said, I should have done this earlier, but I had other stuff to do, important stuff, work-related stuff. I didn't go to work on my day off, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I had to figure out some things. Oh, I did not mean to click on return to the Batcave. I have no idea what that does. But like I said, guys, discussion video. Basically, wait, what is this? You know what? Let me go to main menu, because I have no idea what I just clicked on. I should have read it before I accidentally clicked X. Sorry about that, you guys. Let me go back to it real quick. Return to Batcave. So there's no info at the bottom signifying what I should like do when I go to the Batcave. But anyway, 4 days ago, the discussion on the ending of episode 1, the Enigma. We had a showdown with Riddler while he captured some of the agents, including Agent Avesta, whose ears I bled out and I had no idea. See, cause look, here's the other ending. Cause Riddler said if you try to play his game with the riddles he gives you, you have to answer. If you answer, you get hit with that ultrasonic sound that is so annoying, and it's gonna bleed out Agent Avesta's ears. If you choose the wrong answer, the agents get their heads chopped off in the death chamber. I clearly kind of forgot what his point of perspective was, trying to do those riddles and also bleeding out Agent Avesta's ears, because the first time he did it was a warning. If I answered the other 2 ones correctly, which I kind of partially forgot, she would have went deaf. I'm guessing she would have heard Batman for a few seconds, but then after a few more minutes of talking to her, she went completely deaf. And I had no idea. That's what I'm saying. Like, I had a clear idea, but I kind of partially forgot, because the first time Riddler activated his cane to do the ultrasound, it was annoying. It was the... I was just saying, it was annoying. I wish she wasn't deaf, though. But anyway, let me do the discussion real quick and get started. That was kind of partially the discussion. She went deaf. Someone shot a tranquilizer dart or some type of poisonous dart at Riddler's neck, and it kind of killed him. We saw a silhouette shadowy figure up on the bridge walking away. Could have been a man or a woman, I don't know. But they shot that dart at Riddler's neck and now he's dead, so now we got nothing. But then the big surprise. Waller knew Batman's identity. And that put me in shock all over again. As well as Batman / Bruce Wayne's. Cause, like, Waller was all like, I'd be looking forward to be working with you, Bruce Wayne. And that was just shocking. But anyway, let's get started. We're down to 4 episodes left, and we're going to start with the Pact. I'm going to read the info first before we get started. But also, as you can see here, the pictures here are silhouette type. I already know holding the hammer, that's Harley Quinn. To her left, that's Bane, and to her other right, that's Mr. Freeze. Let's see here, completing the episode removes the silhouette, just like it did with the Riddler. But here we go. I'm gonna read the info and then we're gonna get started. Episode 2, The Pact. With his identity on the line, Bruce must work with a new power player in Gotham. A criminal conspiracy is growing in the shadows, threatening the entire city. Alright, so without further ado, guys, enough of me talking. Let's get started with Batman, the Telltale series, The Enemy Within, Season 2 of Episode 2, The Pact. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next. Like, maybe Batman, or how did Waller figure out my identity? All that other type of stuff.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Still though, the Lady of Dublin, 11:57 p.m.
You need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Maury, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old mule, aren't you? I'll tell you what. Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge, or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you?
How does she find out?
Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I know when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. It's the mask that fits best at the time.
Tactical. Now you're speaking my language.
What the hell?
What was that?
Looks like the whole city's under attack. We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Trophy earned. A threat rises. DCPD Arsenal, 12:34 a.m. Let's just be clear real quick, YouTube, and to everybody else. I do not own any of this music. I do not own any rappers, any music artists that may have put their music into this game. I don't have the lawsuits or whatever else you want to call them. I don't own the music. The music is good to listen to, just as everybody else wants to listen to the music. I don't want no copyright claims or strikes.
Hey, shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. I'll live your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Let's do sleeper hold.
Maybe I'll splatter you all over the wall.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Alright, it's time to deal with them. What are they doing with the weapons? I'm gonna drop from above. It makes sense. Excuse me? Get knocked down. Shocking, isn't it? Are you... You're tossing cops at me? Here he is.
Are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself. But you can call me Bane. cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone. I can
What
see
now?
why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And there, even the fiercest of men were often subdued. Or driven mad.
I'm gonna just throw you. Stop talking. What is one of them bear hugs?
This one is mine.
You're gonna inject yourself with that serum, aren't you? Makes you stronger.
I will give you a peaceful death. If you take it.
He basically chucked it at himself. Okay, never mind.
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
And I basically shot Batman himself. His serum wore off. He threw Batman at a brick wall. He's not dead though.
Did you get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse. Don't worry, we'll take the back way by the docks. Safe travels, my friends.
They're taking the weapons out of here. He's still alive? These enemies talk about no witnesses, but use how to switch between them. Select a call. I'm gonna call Gordon.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Jim. Help. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Bane beat Batman up. I mean, that's insane how, like, Batman is able to fight in situations like that, but Bane just made that worse for Batman. That was ridiculous. I believe that's how the introduction started, so... Alright, back inside the warehouse.
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon. Christ.
Batman. Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you. Come on! You can do it!
It's moving.
He got out.
Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it. Damn it. He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
I thought he was alive. They killed him? He must have been slowly dying.
Well, when you're feeling up to it, I'd love to hear what the hell happened here. Who did this to you?
He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. You need to find them.
Don't worry. We'll catch the bastards. You better believe the entire force is motivated after what happened tonight. These bastards declared war on our city.
Tell them to be careful, Jim. Don't let them take any unnecessary risks. These men are dangerous.
Montoya, update the APB information. And remind all units to proceed with extreme caution. Don't need anyone else playing hero tonight.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for sticking your neck out and calling me with this. I need all the juice I can get now that we live in Waller's Gotham. We're going to have to stick together if we're going to weather her storm. You and me, we're nothing like her. We're men of principle, who still believe in the letter of the law.
I will always have your back, Jim.
Thanks, Batman. You don't know how good it is to hear that. Thanks again for keeping me in the loop. It means a lot.
Right on time. I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
Here come the agents.
So, what did I miss?
I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Your partner, Vesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. Doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent.
What?
Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her. I put her in danger. It's my fault.
Vesta's tough. A survivor. She'll pull through.
She's been through a lot. I just hope this doesn't break her. Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. Waller flipped when she heard you called Gordon instead of her. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake. I'll tell Avesta you asked about her.
Surprising that he told us how Waller felt. But still,
Alfred, prep the med bay.
he somehow found
We're
out.
going to need it.
Also, I had to adjust my microphone level because for some reason my voice for the commentary was lower than the game commentary, but I'm just trying to not like overpower the mic itself. There it is, episode 2, the Pact. Big bold words. Cause with my loud mic and the game volume being at a low standard, it's kinda not good. Trophy earned, strange bedfellows. Alright, so back to the Bat Cave underneath Wayne Manor.
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow? We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up. As if he wasn't bad enough, now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Trying to save you from that monstrosity.
Real quick. When Agent Blake told us that Avesta's in the hospital, her hearing might be permanently like lost. Like like she might be deaf permanently, if that's the way of putting it. I just hope she has to find a way to like communicate with like using sign language or something, or maybe some type of hearing aids. Cause I really did not mean to do that to her. Cause when Riddler hit the button, he signaled to trigger the ultrasound. That first one was already painful enough. The second one, that was like strike 2. But answering her again, like answering the correct answer again, it made her completely deaf. Of course, Agent Avesta would have been mad if I said the wrong answers, but she would have forgave me either way. But then one of the agents could have been dead, so, or both of them. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute self. It's just this Bane is terrifying. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Finally.
Got it?
We'll get to analyze it.
Thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Review the events of the crime wave that shook Gotham. So it wasn't just one, it was the weapons. It was multiple at the same time. Obviously, the Pact, the group who destroyed part of Gotham, were running a heist all at the same time. One for weapons, the other one at GothCorp Labs, and the other one at the Gotham Brokerage. Let's check out this one first.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric.
Dr. Harleen Quinzel, aka Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn, I meant.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage.
Excuse me a few seconds, guys. Gotta fix something else. Hello? 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 Sorry, I had to adjust the microphone again. Alright, let's review or read the review and reports for the Goth Corp Labs. That's apparently Mr. Freeze, 'cause I'm telling you, if it's all surrounded in ice, then it's obviously gotta be Mr. Freeze. So let's check it out.
Goth Corp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
The others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled.
Mystery suspect.
Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Joker. Just clearing out the codex for the updated information, you know?
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
You're right. John's might take it in. If I play my cards right, John might tell me most of what I want to know.
Well, the less you have to mingle with his friends, the better I'll feel about all this.
It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Because he did mention that John's friends wanted to meet him.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
He needs to meet him now, so he has no time for rest. Basically, he's all patched up and cleaned up his wounds. They just gotta heal. I mean, time heals all wounds, as people say. The stacked deck, 11:38 a.m.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it,
There's Joker.
he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
You're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of Oh, I am, I mean,
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, besides full dead parents, then. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Alright, so let's talk to Joker about his friends.
Bottles under my chair.
Let the clown lead you to Bane, whatever it takes. Who wrote that?
I run a therapy circle here every second.
Is that one of the
Sunday.
agents?
These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So, you know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am
However,
I?
sources
Who
inside
am
the
I?
GCPD say
You're
he
a
was
rotting,
murdered, and that the
stinking
killer
corpse.
is still at
That's
large.
who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
No, of course not. I mean, I know you hated him, but, you know, killer. What was I thinking?
I know what you were thinking. But hey, no harm done. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked.
Yes, sir.
As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and...
I'm telling you, look at the dude behind Joker and Bruce.
Really?
That looks like one of the agents.
Pretty against it at the church. Why the sudden change of heart? It's odd. Doesn't seem like you.
Well, John, the truth is, hey, I enjoy your company. I like hanging out with you. You always bring the good times.
That means a lot to me, Bruce. The world, in fact. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
I'll hold that to him, you know.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life. Alright, let's go meet the guys.
His laugh,
Let
though.
them know we're on our way.
Hey!
Whoa.
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
Okay, fine. You're right. I'll leave him be.
Go away, Willie.
What are you? Screw you! Nobody disrespects me! No one's making a fool out of Willie! Not even you, John!
Stay away from him.
Perfect! Lovely violence.
What the hell are you doing to my bar?
Willie had a problem. We took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of him.
All right, freak show. I'm calling the
Come on. Better get out of here.
I didn't want to do that, but I had no choice.
That was fantastic. Oh, cool. They're expecting you. Bruce, one more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease, but no. I think it's love.
And, are you in love with me?
No.
Okay,
I
good.
hope we can still be friends.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me her name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
The fact that they changed the look of the windows inside of his car.
Almost got it.
Oh wait, that's not his car.
Damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you?
He's hot wiring the car.
Sure, this is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on, come on. At least it worked before. It did, I promise.
No, look, you're doing it wrong. Red's the battery, yellow's the starter. Spark one on the other.
You are literally my hero, Bruce. I mean, wow.
Whoa.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Harley?
Stay out of this, Puddin'. Grown-ups are talking. Well, you got a reason I shouldn't put a bullet in your noggin?
Trust me, you don't want to do that. The mess will be off.
Maybe I like mess.
No, brains are like red wine. The stain never comes out, no matter how hard you scrub.
Since when did you ever scrub a damn thing?
All the time?
I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber.
Yes, it was.
Oops. Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Sure. I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Puddin' said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us? What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
The agency is after us both. After the bombing, they've been sniffing all around Wayne Enterprises. We should work together to get them off our backs.
Sounds to me like you just bring more heat.
Bruce could be a real help to us, Harley. You should have seen how he took out this guy in the bar. Really got the heart racing. He's a force to be reckoned with.
I saw in the YouTube video that
favor, Pud. Skip
the
over
windows
to that
were
bodega
different.
And get me a slushie.
It wasn't like tinted windows.
Need a buck?
I got it.
Poor John.
See how the camera's
just
supposed to
doesn't
work,
know who he
like
is.
turn on him?
You know,
You can't see through the windows
highly
because they're
impressionable.
tinted. The windows were crystal
He thinks
clear
the
the last time
world
I
of
saw it.
you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old Puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
John vouched for me, didn't he? That's gotta count for something.
John's easily impressed. Just so you know, Mr. Moneybags, I ain't. You're gonna have to earn my respect. And it's gonna take a lot more than that billion-dollar smile. Aw, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go. What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, Bud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
You just made my day, Bruce! I want you to know the feeling's mutual.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever.
The fact that I raised my eyebrow the same time Bruce did.
Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
Look at Joker.
I ain't got cooties. Cross my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I told ya. Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level about the agency. Maybe I'll even vouch for you with the rest of the guys.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I asked for?
You don't have to worry. I promise. I'll take care of it.
So glad to hear it. Maybe you are my kind of guy.
Well, then, let's get moving. No time like the present.
So, we're going into Wayne Enterprises to receive the phalanx key. Is what we saw.
Brucey boy.
Is what I saw. Is what we saw
Make
back in
yourself
season 1.
useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
It's what Catwoman was trying to steal. They trusted him to go in alone, but you already know for a fact that's not going to happen. It's because of the looks they were making. Wayne Tower, 12:42 p.m. Trophy earned. Unsure footing.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack.
What? Thumb scanner?
So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Would you believe it? I left my wallet in my office.
Oh, I've been there, sir. You're all set, sir.
Alright, let's make this quick.
Excuse me, sir. This is private property.
What was that noise?
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone. Going up, Brucey.
Help him.
You do know how an elevator works, don't you? Or do you usually get your servants to press the buttons? You know, I might have pegged you wrong. Good boy. As long as you keep up this good behavior. Give me a hard time, I might have to go back and finish the job.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good guard anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked out will teach him a lesson.
Did anyone see you do that?
Fancy joint like this probably has cameras. Hope they got my good side.
Oh,
Thought
great.
you were gonna wait in the car.
Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Mr. Moneybags?
Of course. Glad you could join me. Welcome to Wayne Enterprises.
Thanks, sugar. All this is yours, huh?
Kind of blue. Our place has way more personality. I have to say, Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens. The power plays, the boardroom scuffles. I can feel all that toxic energy in the walls. You think I could run a place like this one day? Like you, Bruce? I think I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO.
If you keep your head down, work really hard, yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, you worked real hard. You had a rich pops who stole everything not nailed down.
Oh, come on, Harley. Bruce's father worked really hard at taking other people's money. You gotta give him credit for that.
Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drink has got you.
Chairwoman. His laugh.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure? I don't believe we've met.
They're fashion consultants.
Joker's few laughs were quiet, but that one...
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? It's like I'm some kind of punchline or something.
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here? Your worker bees just mouth off whenever they want.
Regina will apologize. Won't you, Regina?
Bruce, I
Make it feel real.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause offense.
Good. More. Make her beg.
Please. I'm so very sorry.
I shouldn't have done that.
Boy, do you got some guns on you.
She just drops the hammer.
They're enough to make a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you got under those clothes? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Anytime, anywhere. Just say the word.
Oh, boy.
Look at that.
Hot in
No. That's not what we're doing here. We've got a job to do, remember?
We'll get to it, Wood. Don't get your panties in a twist.
John wanted me to stay on Harley's good side, so I didn't want him to get jealous.
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secrets. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic.
What was she doing in a Blackgate prison?
Tick-tock. What's the holdup? Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
Okay, we're going down to the lab.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone
revelation.
yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
It's such a shame that he didn't have to die how he
Somehow I
died.
was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
If she'll give me a second to look around first. But still, something feels sketchy. All this stuff is here. But whatever happened to Tiffany? Did she like go home or something? Probably at a friend's house? I don't know, because after the funeral, we don't know what's going on with her. She's probably just staying at home or something.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's
Crap.
not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
What?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? Ugh, all the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Scan the lab for thumbprints. Okay.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
I'm sorry too.
Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud. All right, that's a start. I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class. Getting there.
So once it's complete, we'll know.
Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
He obviously used the computer a lot. Why not check that?
One more partial print should do it.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Nope. Not encouraging. Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
I hope not either, because we didn't really check on him.
There
Okay,
we
perfect.
go.
That's it.
Okay, this will work.
Now he's gotta go back to the vault, scan his thumbprint. But that's ridiculous. This is Bruce Wayne's and Lucius's vault. His keycard should have worked. So someone's been in
Sure
here.
taking your sweet time.
Alright, let's see. Nice. We're in. Yep. I heard a noise. Now we're in.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Who was that? You see how the way the camera's moving? Someone's inside the vault.
For this.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
You've never put my father in harm's way, huh?
Whoa.
You've got a secret room full of weapons. And those
Easy.
maniacs you brought here. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. You're full of crap, Bruce Wayne. Every word out of your mouth has been a lie. An honest friend would have come clean at the funeral. But you just told me whatever you thought would shut me up.
Tiffany, those people out there will kill you. You have to hide.
Like I'd listen to a thing you say. Whatever else my father did, he sure as hell didn't raise a fool. I'm not sticking around for you to give me up to your psycho friends.
Tiffany, don't!
Hey, I remember you from the church.
Whoa.
Well, how about that? Looks like Brucey boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
Is Joker okay?
I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is. I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in. You gonna tell me who she is to you? Or am I gonna have to find out the hard way?
We grew up together. You could say she's family.
You know family of mine.
Oof, Bruce. Your friend seems a little hot under the collar.
She certainly has your fire, Bruce. Or should I say, your spark.
You people killed my dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding his lab.
I whacked a bunch of people in my time, Sugar, but I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with these maniacs! These killers!
Oh, sweetheart. Mr. Suit and Tie ain't just an associate. He's a bad, bad man. He wants to be one of us. Ain't that right, Brucey? Came to us for help with a mutual enemy. Now you want to be part of the family, don't ya?
Yeah, that's right. I'm with you. Birds of a feather and all that.
Oh, Bruce, I'm tearing up. You can be a real heartbreaker when you turn on the charm. Let her go. Bruce will keep her quiet, one way or another, now that he's part of the family.
Harley, look what I found. It was just sitting up in that vault.
Oh, that's great, Pud. You get a cookie, too. Mm. It don't look like nothing special.
You got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
You do realize I said what I said just to make them like full of trust. I know Tiffany, like relationship with Tiffany has changed now because of what I just did. Oh, Wayne Manor, 5:49 p.m.
Bruce,
you know, I just did all of that just to
are you all right?
make them believe me more. So
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
What?
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany.
I don't blame you for saying you were one of them. It made sense to placate them, even if it meant breaking Tiffany's heart.
See, he gets it.
That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. You know what she's like? She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good.
With regards to tonight's other catastrophes?
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry. He'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter.
After what went on,
obviously,
it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will. Bruce.
I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
That's Gordon putting up the Batman signal again.
Well, be careful, and good luck.
It's kind of a good thing that Batman doesn't give Gordon a number for him to call, which is why he has the bat signal for a reason. Trophy earned. A family affair. GCPD, 7:16 p.m. Gordon's on the roof.
Bat signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
Well, if you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
That's not what I meant. Waller told me.
Everything's got to go through her office now. Demotion's still tied up in paperwork. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
A USB drive.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save her. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
Yeah. The loss of a loved one can do that.
I'd have to imagine it would.
Gordon, you're
Waller.
dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know. Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of the city. Your respect is important to her.
Does she know who I really am?
Who do you think told me who you are?
What?
For the world's greatest detective, you sure can be slow. So, Wayne Enterprise.
So it was Agent
Heard
Avesta
you
who
made some
told
new
Waller who Batman really was.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this.
I didn't really get close
Seems
to
like
Bane
you've already
yet.
won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you are not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
Oh.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
Okay, so we're into their little group now.
All right. Here we go.
It was a secret location, so obviously I knew that was going to happen. They were going to knock him out, probably place like a potato sack over his head to make sure he wasn't see where he was going. And then voila, he's inside. Old 5 Points, 8:27 p.m.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway, home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks,
He's in handcuffs.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
Excuse
He
me?
ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here. Ah! Whoops. What the hell?
John! Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Uh-oh.
What have you done?
Jesus.
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice! I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
It's deactivated.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. Still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
When I get the chance or now? Oh, right now.
Listen,
Nice office.
Bruce, I just want to clear the air a little. You showed me you were loyal back at your office. Did everything I asked, despite all the trouble I gave you. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit. Well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
I'm in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
So that means I gotta talk to the others.
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story. It don't make you president of the Dead Parents Club.
Whoa.
If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
It wasn't exactly a secret in Arkham, Harley. People talk, especially when they're out of their minds on meds.
That's right. Your stint in the loony bin.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends. To be honest, I'm impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery?
Yeah.
Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I can see that. So thanks for the advice. I gotta turn the tables by talking to Freeze and Bane to get them to trust Bruce Wayne. It is currently 7:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone, you guys. Oh, this is getting interesting.
Come back later, will ya?
Okay.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group. What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me. What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it.
Alright, let's talk to Mr. Freeze.
I heard about your wife, and Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
What you're doing... well, that kind of love is rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society, Collins Wayne. You're more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is. What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
And what do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Your wife deserves it, right? The innocent deserve our protection.
You're right about that much. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him. Good luck.
Well, I talked to reason with him. Where's John? Oh, he's in there. EMP shielding?
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
What the hell do you want? Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
Oh, excuse me, but I don't know why you're guarding the thing anyway.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office and making me look good.
Actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before at Wayne Enterprises. Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. It was by far the longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
That's why he winked.
Then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you do the same for me. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't. Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... oh man, I'd love to see him again.
Priska.
Now, Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
It's a good thing I came in here first then. If I could give him a beer and then talk to him, and then I'll probably get to be on his good side. This is taking longer than expected. I think I started the stream at like what? 5:30, 5:40 a.m. It's now currently 7:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone. Okay, let's talk to Bane. The Venom Lab. Oh yeah, it's the serum I said he injected himself with.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
He was a wrestler.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
Whoa.
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. If someone did that to me, I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
The payback I want is with the agency. They wronged me, and now I want to make it right. I'm sure you understand.
Riddler studied this Waller woman, profiled her. She is arrogant, presumptuous, and she won't see what we have planned coming. If you want to get back at the agency, we at least have that in common. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust. So
oh, they brought him
hard
back in.
to find.
I was wondering why Bane followed him and his goons out.
He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim. Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me!
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over.
Fine. I'll prove it!
Very good, Wayne. Very good. Maybe you do have what it takes to join our pact.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the money bags. You're not in the Pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact.
Nice.
In.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart, handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours! Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important. Let's go hit him with the hind!
What package are they getting? I wonder what it is. Sorry, trophy earned behind enemy lines. I'll try and check something real quick. Still need to though. I'm armed and ready at ease, soldier. Midtown Heights, 11:40 p.m.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do.
EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here, now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm
feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Vane! Do it!
Activating the EMP.
What was that?
That was like 4-block radius.
God, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move!
Whatever the package is, I'm guessing the agency has it.
Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Stay down.
Your place is on the perimeter. Keep
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door! Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves, and no talk.
Whoa.
Strike it.
Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself. Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it out!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on you. I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo. Get out of here!
That's the package, I'm guessing.
Where are you?
Whoa.
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
Ugh.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
Uh-oh.
No! That was my ride!
Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it! Fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt ya. But I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
Jesus Christ.
Vane!
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the cargo.
Oh, she got hit.
Hurry! Need to leave now! Fine. Forget you.
Forget her.
Gotta be.
John is pissed. There goes the Batman symbol. I don't think Gordon knows about the plan. About Wayne doing all this, trying to be on the Pact side and all. After this is all done, I really can't wait to read the stats. All of them. Even the relationship statuses. Back at their hideout. What's important about this package?
You did well tonight, Wayne. Better than that yammering harpy.
He's talking about Harley?
How could we leave her?
We need to get Harley. Now!
Impossible. She's dead. Or in jail.
So we break her out!
And if she's dead?
Better hope she's not. We have to help her. She'll be expecting us. She needs us.
We'll get her back, John. I promise.
Great. Let's go. We have to go now. Right now!
We don't have time to waste on her.
But...
That's enough. Save your breath. We have the cargo. Let's get this over with.
You'll regret this, Bane.
Forget him. We have a job to do. This key is yours, no? Open the box. Be quick.
There's probably a security system on the cargo, whatever is inside of it. Why would he create this? Oh, what? Oh, Riddler's body. What did they want with this?
To see a legend so, but there is no other way. At least now, we finally have everything we need. Riddler will open the path to us, once the thief brings the last piece.
I'll open any path. For the right price.
Catwoman? What does she got to do involved with the Pact? Trophy earned. Whirlwind. Is that the... Yeah, that's the end of episode 2, the Pact. Because once Bane said, once the thief brings the last piece. And then she just jumped out of nowhere. I'm all like, no way. That's why Catwoman was part of episode 3 when I saw the silhouette figure. She's going to be involved with them now more than ever. Anyway, let's read off the relationship statuses and everything. And then the stats. And then I'll do the outro. You and 39.8% of the players left Harley feeling angry. She felt self-satisfied by how she was able to manipulate you into the lab. She was impressed that you managed to uncover information on her father. But because you fought with Bane instead of her, she felt slight. She feels slighted. I mean, it kind of would make sense. Jesus, that's a huge percentage. Being put off by 2% of the players. You and 99.8% of the players left Waller feeling content. She was frustrated when you asked her to consider Gordon. She disapproved of you calling Gordon instead of her to help you. But because you agreed to work with her while undercover, your relationship with Waller is positive. Who in their 2% juice drinking little minds went the other way with that? Oh my god. Tiffany is gonna, like, have his relationship change with me. I have a feeling about this later on in the episode. But let me just read it. You and 18.3% of players left Tiffany feeling freaked out. She was suspicious when you told her to hide. She was heartened when you told Harley she was like family. She was horrified to hear you admit that you're a villain. It's what they wanted to hear, so why not just go along with it for now? Until Bruce actually does back out of the Pact. I mean, he's only undercover, honestly, so... I mean, it is what it is. You and 43.4% of players left Alfred feeling content as well. He approved of your decision to be honest with Tiffany. He was proud when you told him he always does the right thing. Your conversation in the parlor gave him a renewed sense of purpose. I mean, of course. Jim Gordon. You and 81.1% of players left Gordon feeling worried. He was glad you called him to help you. He's honored to be working alongside you against Waller. Because you told him the truth, he was worried that Waller might expose your identity. Oh. You and 39.8% of players left John feeling sad. He was overjoyed when you pinky swore to never lie again. He was excited by the violent way Willie was handled, but because you let Harley get left behind, he was heartbroken. Okay, here are the stats. Sorry, did you get Tiffany to hand over the phalanx key? Even 49.9% of players did convince Tiffany that handling the phalanx key over to John was a good idea. Did you call Gordon or Waller to the arsenal? Even 71.6% of players reset to Gordon. I mean, we still trust Gordon anyway, so I really don't trust Waller for what she's doing at the moment. I mean, we're only in the 2 episodes in. By this far, we're down to 3 episodes. Can I finish here? Sorry guys, I'm not talking to you, like, there's loud noises going on in my household right now. Like, this is why I wanted to do it like early in the morning, like late early in the morning, until early morning got here, until the sun rose. And I'm gonna let you guys read that off. I do go to bed when the sun shines like a vampire. I'm trying to hurry up and go through this, go through the outro, and then get some rest. Who did you follow in the convoy? You and 57.8% of players attempted to minimize casualties in the convoy raid by following Bane, undermining his rampage at every opportunity. 42.2% of players did not. Did you pinky swear with John? You and 95% of players accepted John's offer of a pinky swear, becoming friends for life. See, look, it would make sense, because when a pinky swear is forever. I've never pinky swore with anybody in my life. 5.0% of players did not. Which 5% of the players out there in the world hates the Joker? Is he really that creepy to you? Is he really that mean? Or what? I'm surprised that Catwoman is here in Season 2, The Enemy Within. Because when she left Gotham in Season 1, it kind of she had a like clear purpose to leave. But she said she was going to return. Oh well guys, we're down to 3 episodes left. Fractured Mask, What Ails You, in the same stitch. I don't know when I'm gonna record another video of Batman: The Enemy Within Season 2. But that was intense. It's a good thing I made this video. I should have done it, I was about to say today, yesterday, but if I wasn't so busy with trying to deal with work related stuff, then I would have got it done. This was a long 2 hours. This has to be at least like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Guess Telltale wanted to make these games come to life by recreating a story, which kind of makes sense. That's what I like about some of these video games. But some video games aren't always that good. Like, they try to like bring a whole like thing to a whole new level sometimes, but it sometimes isn't right. Like, say you try to bring characters into a game, but with a story that kind of makes sense, but it kind of doesn't make sense. But yeah, I'm about to do the outro, guys. I can't speak. I can't keep a promise, but Sunday night going on to late Monday or maybe early Monday morning, I will do another video, because today is Saturday. I gotta work Saturday and work Sunday, but when I get off I may do a video, or if not, if I'm not too busy on Monday, I might do a video in the daytime for once this time. Because for some reason, when YouTubers make videos, they do these daytime vlogs, daytime videos, I understand, but sometimes people do these videos at night too. Sometimes they even stay up all night doing these videos at all hours. But yeah, like I said, I will return Sunday night going on to early Monday morning, or maybe Monday afternoon, to do a stream, a video, episode 3, the Fractured Mask. I honestly don't know. I'll most likely do it at nighttime like I've always been doing. Anyway guys, I'm about to do my outro and get some rest, because gotta go to work later tonight. Thank you guys for watching. For those of you who stayed along the course throughout the video. For those who just like came in and just wanted to get me views for the channel, that's good, but at least watch some of the content. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but for the person who was staying with me throughout the whole majority of the video, thank you. I appreciate you. You're one of a kind, special. You stayed throughout the whole stream. Alright guys, be sure to drop a like on this video if you liked it so much. Comment down below what you've liked, even though it's been a long 2.5 hours, even though some people may not want to watch it all the way, but it is what it is. Please hit that subscribe button. If you're new, I would very much appreciate it. Appreciate you very much. Hit that post notifications bell so you never miss out on one of my videos. Sorry, I was about to hiccup. And I will see you guys Sunday night, early Monday morning, or Monday in the afternoon to do a video. One of those three. To continue on with episode 3, Fractured Mask. Thank you guys for watching. It's B-Stack signing off. Peace out.